So we're down here, Sydney Harbour. It's a beautiful day, and what a way to finish this series of episodes, the search story episodes, than with the creator himself, Mick Mooney. So Mick is the founder of ScaleUp Media, and he's been helping coach me through how to produce these episodes and bring some of these stories to life in advance of the ETA forum that's coming up next month. So you've been on the other side of the camera for this whole process, right? But now you're in the hot seat, right? You're in lens, and we're going to be firing the questions at you. So
Payback.
To kick it off, tell us a bit about ScaleUp Media.
Yeah, so ScaleUp Media essentially helps organizations create content at scale that they can use to, get their message out. It can be used to help with their sales team. It can be used for HR. It can be used for, helping to find investors. The key thing with what we do is we try to make sure you get a lot of content and content that really is engaging and works for you in your particular context. I once did a salsa dance with a friend of mine who I didn't know did salsa, but she did, and she was like a professional salsa dancer. So I'd never done salsa before. And the music's on, she says, let's dance. I'm like, I don't know how to dance. You know what I mean? She says, don't worry, just come up. So I get up and I don't know how it happened. But I was like a professional salsa dancer. But she was just moving me around, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, right? And I felt like I'm really dancing here. But I couldn't have done it on my own. But it still was me that was doing it because she knew how to lead me around that floor and do it really great. So I think when you're creating content with us or with anybody, it's having trust that the person who's leading you, that's doing the interview, when you sit in the chair, it's going to be great. You're going to dance just because they know what they're doing. So we take a lot of time, making sure that we're ready to get it right. But for them, they don't need a lot of preparation.
So one of the great things about the support that you can provide to search is the fact that you come from that entrepreneurial background, right? So you're actually running your own business at the same time. So, you and I have kind of spoken about the search community a little bit over the last couple of years, but what is it that stands out to you about the search community more than other kind of business communities that are in the market here?
Look, to me, it's a very clear community. The structure of the searcher, the investor, the process, and then the suppliers that are coming into the community also have a clear pathway in of here's how I serve.
Yeah.
And then the community itself is all full of non-competitive businesses. So they don't have to feel like, I can't tell anyone about Pete because then, he won't be able to do my stuff. It's something special there. That's what I've kind of felt. And certainly the people I've met and working with you over the years. And to me, it seems like opportunity is clear. The tribe, the community is clear that can grow. And you only get one shot at life, and so you can't pick 100 different things to do. And that seems like a pretty good group of people and a good industry to try to do some big bets in. Search obviously is a fascinating model. And we were working together for years doing your podcasts and different content pieces and all of that kind of good stuff. But I remember the time you came to me and you said, Mick, I decided to focus on search. And you explained your story of how you didn't realize that actually you've been doing search for 10 years, but it's a thing. And I want to be able to kind of build a community, and I want to be able to be a thought leader in that space. And I was like, yeah, let's do it, because it's exciting, right? Just to, you know what you want to do. Let's get there. And so then you did the podcast, and we were involved in producing all of that stuff. So I'm listening to all of this stuff. I just started looking at it also from an investment point of view. It's like, this is actually a pretty cool model. So getting to learn more from wanting to be involved in the search community, and then looking at it and going, well, this is also a community that needs content. They want to grow. They've got investors that are on board. It's not like we can just cruise. They're looking for avenues to really build the business, build the brand, grow it, and establish it.
The thing that I wanted to wrap up with, it's always good to look into the future. What do you think this search and entrepreneurship through acquisition community in Australia and Asia Pac could or should aspire to look like over the next 5 or 10 years?
From a marketing point of view and a brand point of view, I really believe it's just finding more interesting ways to get the message and the heart and the value of search to a much broader audience. At the heart of it, I'm a storyteller, and I'm passionate about authentic stories, and I'm passionate about, you know, human connection and seeing people, you know, swing for the fences, try and do something really brave and daunting, and I love all that stuff, you know. And so this is where you can tell really great stories, but you can live really great stories in the search community, and I think that's a great place to want to hang out.